don't lose your dex to AC. It's at a -2 because of the crowd booing. AC.
AC 27.
Okay, give me a percentile roll.
31.
Okay, the shadows protect it as you attack it where you thought it was standing, and your hammer hits the ground. He will just sidestep your clumsy blow, and let me check his powers. He's going to re-hide again, actually.
So he's got like, oh, I guess he's hiding in the shadows. So.
Yep, 36.
Can't beat that.
But his position is revealed when he starts casting a spell, and you notice his hand is glowing blue.
Alright, so... Is he casting defensively?
Give me a second. He moved. I guess the last time he hid, he could have stowed his weapon. Yeah, he's got one hand free at this point. You notice that his one kukri is in his belt. He's got one kukri in one hand, and then he cast a spell, and his hand is glowing blue. You can roll a spellcraft check.
Nope.
Okay. Blue glowing hand.
Alright. But I know
Is it doing a sound?
Charges him.
I agree with Brandon. Like, this town is cursed. It needs to be burned to the ground.
Zorbinius talked to Mortenzie in the pit. Sam lost his hand here.
20.
There's a stone bear. It's a poor bear, man. Like, look at it. It's just a cave bear that wanted to, be a bear.
91 for the...
That actually struck him.
All right.
You come in with your hammer, and you just do a wild swing, and the hammerhead doesn't hit perfectly on, but the shaft of the hammer right near the hammerhead clinks into his pelvis. He doesn't seem to like that.
Well, nor should he.
Bone-crunching crack.
For 26 damage.
Ow! No! 32 is 47 plus a d8. Okay, you did what? 27?
26.
26. He's not bloodied by that?
Okay.
Math, Marty. Yep. He's going to touch you with the spell.
Okay.
Touch AC nat 20 with a spell.
It's pretty hard to avoid that.
Touch AC 19 with a spell.
Yeah.
69 on the chart. Is a D52 spell crit.
Oh, we're going to another dimension.
Whoa. Critical damage, concussive spell. You take damage from the spell and 1d4 bleed.
Okay.
So, Mortenzie gets slapped. The damage from the spell is only 2d6. It is cold necromantic damage as he closes a hand.
Damage.
What's that?
And strength.
And there is a fort save involved, or you take strength loss.
Okay.
So 7 damage and fort save DC. Give me a second. 13 or take 2 strength damage.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So you attacked with a spell, and then he's going to 5 a step in this direction.
It's gonna where?
He just 5 steps over. At the beginning of your turn, you take 4 damage from the bleed.
Okay.
He's laughing at your bloody wound, like there's his handprint kind of across your neck. You don't know what he's saying. You don't think he means you well, though.
He says, I have Zorbinius inside my skull. You should let him out.
I agree.
Mortenzie's like, I agree. Worm.
AC 24.
Potentially hits.
94.
Wow, okay. Apparently flipping coins is...
29 damage.
Oh, okay. 49 is 55 damage out of 54 hit points. So he's laughing at you, and you're like, I agree. Wham! Crack! His body kind of bounces off the dirt, and then bounces back out of the shadowy area, exposed for everyone. The crowd's like, oh! There's some light clapping going on, as a lot of them couldn't see what the fight was going because of the shrouded darkness.
Yeah, Zorbinius drags him out into the light.
Okay, that takes you
holds up
around.
his hammer, asking them what he wants.
4 more damage as you're dragging him out from the bleed. Yeah. And then you stand there asking the crowd. The crowd. So give me a first a performance check to see if you get them from unfriendly to something other than unfriendly.
No, not with that roll.
Okay, there's this general sort of like non-contentment in the crowd. There are boos. Like it's almost like there's a murmur, an angry murmur from the crowd, and you're asking them like what will go on. You do see eventually the doctor gets your attention and points to this military-looking man that might be the commanding, like the resident commanding officer, or maybe the most senior officer in the ring. They had to get his attention though, like his back was almost sideways, talking to some other officers, and one guy went up and tapped him on the shoulder. He turned around, he just looks over and he spits and gives you the down, the thumbs down.
All right. Mortenzie caves his skull in.
Okay. I think the mischance of the creature still applies.
Even outside the...
Yeah, the creature has a mischance of...
20%, 50% in shadows?
Oh, yeah, it's no longer dim light. You are in a lit area, so there's no concealment chance here. So you cave the creature's head in and end this ridiculousness. Mortenzie, you get the idea that at dusk, at dawn, indoors, in anything but bright light, these creatures can just waltz in shadow.
All right.
They're as hard to fight as invisible creatures are.
Yes, they're irritating.
Um,
Okay. He's actually worried about passing out because of damage, so he's... hurrying
yeah,
up the ladder.
come on. Oh, you're bleeding pretty bad there in your neck. Is what Roger's saying.
Yes, it's very painful. He drinks a potion. I got a potion on my sheet here.
Okay.
See what he's got on him.
Because I think Eduard went with Arlen to provide Buck Hobbs a blessing to
You should
Sam.
have a healing potion on yourself.
I have a cure light wounds. I'll just take that.
Okay, you end up stopping the bleeding. There's just this general like unhappiness in the crowd.
And the champion's reign was short, but it was glorious.
You had a party. Doctor of Pain Skavern seems to try to like talk up the crowd a little bit. They're really unruly after that fight, as all things are put back in their place in Fallenstone, and it feels like after Radimer pays the bookies the last few coppers that the Circus of Dread has, and then some. Perhaps Fallenstone has worn out your welcome, or you've worn out your welcome here. Collecting back at the inn for one last night before I think the executive decision is made to leave this place.
You can't tell me that it can't work this way. We can't be like, we lost money because we won one and we lost one. Then we lost money because we won one and we won one, we lost one. We didn't make any money. We won one, we lost one. We lost money. You suck at this so bad, Radimer. A horrible gambler. What kind of smart guy are you?
He has 0 ranks in gambling. 0. None.
Yeah, wisdom, man. He's wise and smart.
He also has expenses. So what little money he had, like he trained Sam. You guys took money. You took money for potions. It's a challenge to make money when you lose big bets.
When you suck at the job.
There is much concern and fussing over Sam as he once again lingers between life and death. Arlen, you do what you can to heal and cauterize the stump. I need a heal check.
Roll or something?
Yep.
Yep. Does that kind of I kind of sold that skill off. No, I was going to see Adam's reaction.
Eduard has healing spells, so he can apply them as he might. So he automatically aids. Barak Tarn is using his lay on hands ability, so he automatically aids. It's a +4. This is not only to stop the bleeding, but to give Sam a bonus on his fortitude save versus the system shock of losing a limb and dying.
Ooh.
He's not out
so
of the...
I have a +4?
Yes.
Do I get a bonus also for using my healings and all that shit? Wait, I do have a...
You have a healer's kit. It's +2. You have healing spells. Yep, you can add that another +2. That's +8.
Okay.
Duke Wolfrain. Sam being a Goliath and losing. The metaphors write themselves.
Yep.
Wow. Rolled a 2.
All right. As many people in the bar are concerned as they see they bring the short-lived champion of Fallenstone, the cursed pit of the Stone Bear.
Surgery DC 30? It's like surgery's hard.
As you're basically pinching off and stopping the bleeding and making it so that Sam won't lose more of his arm, trying to keep it clean at the same time cauterizing. And give me a fortitude save, Sam.
Oh.
They didn't give him a bonus, eh? Fuck.
Yeah, you gave him a bonus. The above 20 is definitely a bonus.
The DC, yeah. The fortitude save. Aha!
Oh my.
DC 15 or die?
The DC was 15 or die with a +2 bonus from all the healing and attention
take my
that.
cloak resistance off to clean me.
No, Sam will live, but he joins the list of characters that have bits and bobs that are missing.
Shut it, Arlen.
Sam is very good at disarming people. The Minotaur is better.
Not now, Mortenzie, says Ugg.
Maybe he can help you.
Duke, yeah, you
You
missed
have
the
a
shadow.
spare. You should give it to Sam.
Watch you'd have to watch it, man. Damn it.
Selfish, Ugg. Very selfish.
Adam, go to sleep, man.
I know.
Roger gives a beer to Mortenzie. Come on, champ. You can sit with me.
Thank you,
There's
Roger.
nothing that we
My
can do.
friend Roger. And he
Ah,
looks at everybody.
fuck, I'm
giving
not
the
sure if I
speak
like that. Fucking gnomes.
Fucking spring.
So you know what
Circus.
I call my crossbow, huh? It's gnome slayer, killer slayer. Fucking forget.
Yes.
Gnome slayer. So if you fuck me, it's gonna fucking fuck you. You get it? And he points at you and clicks it, but there's no bolt in it, so the whole thing kind of goes. He tosses it on the
Fuck with
table
your
like
crossbow?
he tosses it on the table like he hates it and knocks over some like a bowl of chips and like a forgotten tankard. Fucking
You fuck with your crossbow?
shut up. He glances over his shoulder, showing concern for Sam, but he's been a little distant since Sam's returned.
Why is Roger sad?
Fuck are you on about?
Roger's sad and grumpy.
Yeah, I used to be a fucking soldier, is what he said. Used to be marching for the glory of the Empire, getting paid, getting all the women and like loot and stuff. I was once carting your fucking asses around.
You
Poking
never
you
tried
guys,
mine.
and just because, you know, I don't mind talking to fucking people and I like reading and shit, I decided, hey, maybe I could be nice to these unfortunate motherfuckers who got to fight in the ring. And then, when fucking dragons attacked, all the fucking gladiators got this idea in their head that they were going to turn on the fucking master. You know, fucking Radimer's not even the real master. Fucking necromancer. Necrotize us when we're dead. Fucker. Anyways.
Yep. So what you saying?
Oh, fucking gnomes. What am I? Fucking Roger Gnome Friend now? My crossbow is called Gnome Slayer.
Yeah,
Fucking
yes,
little
you fuck with it. It's very nice.
pint size.
Assuming that slot there is where you stick it in.
It helps that I've got his figure.
So, what I heard was two things. One, something I don't know. Never heard yet. The other bit, sounds like there's more soldiers. They don't seem to be here, so you done something right.
Yeah, well, there were a bunch of half-tards that we had to keep in the back because they're all Stygian. No offense, you fuckers. I can't tell who's from Stygia or not anyways.
Mortenzie doesn't.
We had to get rid of them. For a while they fought well, but Radimer, don't fucking cross him. He turned Snowbeard into a fucking skeleton. He kept him in a bag, and a big surprise, and he came out of the fucking coffin, and well, all of us knew he was wearing his armor. That's what we got in store for us when we die. Fucking Sam's lucky. He somehow got back. Could have been Snowbeard, though. Ugh.
What's a snowbeard?
Keeping bits of fucking people, and that bitch that he's been hanging around. Yeah. Whew. No, I'm not gonna. Oh, I think I said too much.
She eats rats.
He's been drinking. Like there's just like this foggy sweat of whiskey that just is permeating around him. Plus he's wearing armor, so it's just like he's been roasting in his own armor.
She eats rats. I catch them for her. Did you know that, Roger?
What?
Yes, she eats the rats. She's hungry always.
Oh fuck
I
yeah.
her rats.
She's the bitch that got Sam killed in the first place.
Oh. I'm thinking Radimer might not be the great master I thought he was.
Nah.
Yeah.
There's one thing I know, though. Having a necromancer around as he leans in is not necessarily a bad thing. They say in the time before the Empire, the necromancers protected tombs. You know, this order of fossers that he always goes on about. Well, I like to fucking read shit. Just because I'm a warrior doesn't mean I can't read. One of the things I read. Order of fossers. Empire kind of went, yeah, it was handy to have necromancers around. You know? They know where all the fucking dead things are. They know where all the crypts of, you know, rich people from the past are. Fucking rich people. Bury themselves in gold and shit.
I had money once.
Yeah, so did I. Whole bag of it.
So did I. Then Sam lost.
Yeah, well, you'll have a scar. Anyways, the necromancers, these order of fossers, they're allowed to go in and loot the crypts that, you know, where all the fucking dead people are, and loot the treasures that they used to guard.
That sounds very...
As long as it's not Imperial, don't fucking, if you see the five-faced god, don't touch those graves, man. Touch those
That's
graves.
one way to ruin a local reputation.
Yeah. The fuck? Don't worry. I ain't gonna bury you with no gold. That's what he says. He leans in and says to Widget.
Don't worry, we'll bury you with your crossbow. Wouldn't want to separate lovers.
Fucking thing. You know what fucking stinks about it is that I'm pretty good at it.
Yes, you are very good at killing things.
Fucking hate it. Yeah, killing things, whatever. Got over that a long time ago. You get the pukes?
The pukes?
Yeah, your first kill, you know, blah, blah.
Oh. No, no. Sorbinius came and then I started my killing.
Oh,
He made me-
fucking Sorbinius.
You should listen to Sorbinius. He would like you, Roger. Yes, he would take away your sorrows as he did mine. Make you forget your losses, everything you had. And all you have left is the killing.
Don't get things confused or twisted.
And the voices.
Not all gnomes are like that. I got the pukes. So, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Well, he knows what he's talking about, and you're just fucking madder than a hatter.
Am I mad?
Yes, you are mad.
Anyways,
I
don't fucking tell Radimer I told you all this shit. Just, you know, talk amongst us. I was gonna say men, but I don't know what the fuck the two of you are. Gotta go for a piss. He says he wanders outside.
All right, I need a ballot, but
This is a good place to leave it.
I will sleep in a grumpy fashion. I will sleep grumpily till my meeting in the morning,
Shit.
which I will be grumpy.
Unless Mark and Ahmed want to have any other conversations with any of the other NPCs, I think
we can call it a night.
I think the Circus of Dread is going to leave Fallenstone, as it hasn't given as much as it's taken.
I am so gonna come back for Rocky 3. Good fuck this guy. Fuck off. It's gonna be Rocky 4. We're gonna be Russian. We're gonna have a training montage.
Need a montage!
Don't worry.
Alright, dude, good night.
We'll
Work.
Good night,
figure out
man.
How Phineas can make Sam an adamantine prosthetic arm.
Hey, it'll be awesome. I'm gonna take his horns.
just a couple of horns sticking out of your stump. Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas has the right idea. Arlen's got no point with just sending back a hit squad to beat the piss out of the bull.
You're like, yeah, champion. We're gonna fight you, and sometimes that's
Sorry?
punching above your.
So like if we're talking just about like personalities and stuff, Sam doesn't seem like the bull's a villain. He's a dick, but he's not a villain. You had a fight. I lost. My body fell off. It's not like he was stomping on my head when I was out. Like,
No, just cutting your hand off.
see, I gotta go beat him in competition, man. Fucking hit squad of the night. What kind of ninja bullshit? What kind of weird ass
That's a shock.
This
That's a
reputable
Shoka shape.
light god or you Goblin over there?
This was
Dragon hiding in a pond, going, ooh, let's.
this was a good
murder
game.
dude
The
this
this was a good game. It doesn't always have to be on a high note.
What's the CR of that bastard again?
Lots.
I need to know when I have to come back to just mollywop him in front of everyone. Just give him
All
10?
I'm saying is,
10?
it was pretty clear to Arlen.
Minotaur
I'm
plus a bunch of fighter levels.
so-
Fucked up fights.
Yeah, Minotaur plus a bunch of fighter levels, one-on-one, right? Like a party of 4 5th level characters would have a hard time against that guy. You were 1 5th level character.
You need some Magnus.
I needed to get
Magnus
I
tactics.
probably should have rolled the dice, but I never hit him. So every time if I would have made that my punch, I would have missed. So it was one of those
Yeah.
like.
The dice weren't on your side.
No, he rolled really well too. But all right, good place to leave it. We are playing tomorrow, the Masters tomorrow. We're going to start at about 4 p.m. PST, which is 7 p.m. EST.
I'm going to try to catch a nap tomorrow afternoon. I might be late. If I'm late, I'm napping. Send me a text on it or something.
Okay. Where we will continue with the Masters. I think the Masters have a goblin fight and some other things as the end of the season is coming. The
You can
spring
do what you
the
want to
spring
Sam,
seasonal
but
games.
I am now attached to Zed. I am actually attached to Zed. I like Zed. Zed needs to mollywop those goblins because
Got it.
this is
Clone.
bullshit.
Clone
Bullshit.
said,
and
God.
then there's this whole
doppelganger.
Then there's this whole sort of doppelganger weird hag thing that was a random encounter that turned into like a plot string.
That turned into a thing.
That turned into a
Magnus will take care of
thing.
that. Magnus, go to your job. Go clean the sewers, Magnus.
You're saying there's something cool
Oh
and
yeah,
shiny
getting
at the end
points.
of the tunnel?
Who would like a hero or a villain point? Those that stuck with us to the end will get a hero or villain point. I think that's the only fair way to do this. So yeah, points. Just shout out what you want. Fox. Lucas, hero point, please. Okay. Done.
Nice. Appreciate
Randomly,
you guys.
Fox.
Thank you.
Dire Wolf
Thank you,
Rain.
guys.
Do you want one? Dire Wolf
Duke Wolf.
Rain. Sorry, Duke Wolf.
Duke Wolf, you know what these are? What these points are?
Quinta, villain. I'll take points. Do you want a
That's one
hero
point.
or a villain point, Duke? Hero is you help out the party. Villain, you help out the enemies.
Is not one iota still with us?
I don't know. Some people lurk. Some people. Anyone else? Speak
Yeah.
up? Of course, Quinta gonna make another dragon encounter.
The hag sisters arrive. Oh fuck.
Can I use the points to make Marty say? Does he do it pouty?
Frustrated, I believe, is how it is.
Fucking Hermione stole our shit. I'm not sure. I'd have to.
I have to listen to him do it.
Hero for Fox.
Oh yeah.
Duke. Can I use the points? So hero or villain, Duke? He's like grumpy and frustrated. He's like Hermione. More defeated. Okay, but I'll take points in either way. Hero, got it. Awesome.
Nice.
All right, going. Anyone else? Looks like it. All right, so we'll see some of you tomorrow. Those that can make it. If not, it was cool hanging out with you guys, and hope you guys enjoy this as much as we do. Peace. Good night. GG. And I think Unarmed Attack is what the
Yeah, that's the name of it. Holy fuck.
Unarmed Attacks.
Good night, guys.
I
night.
didn't proved unarmed strike.
Your mics are still on. Oh, poor Adam.
That sucks.
Yeah.